Hey guys, quick update before the video begins. I haven't done a video since Christmas Day, which was my Destiny Trials of Osiris montage, which was titled Trials of Hyper. This was my 500th video special. It, joined along with Christmas Day. I thought I'd just put the two together, make a nice montage for Christmas Day, and it got a pretty good amount of views actually. It got a good amount of views, so I'd go check it out. It's literally a video before this one anyways. And now, today's video, which is the 1st of January 2016, is a review of 2015, so that would just be me talking about stuff that happened this year and opinions and that. You'll see later in the video, but basically why I haven't been uploading videos is because I have been trying to spend Christmas, Boxing Day, New Year's Eve and New Year's with, friends and family. Just, Christmas, Boxing Day with family, celebrating, getting the family together, and then just New Year's was just a massive pie, which I'll explain in the video. Is pretty good, and I just took a few days break from YouTube just to socialise over the Christmas holidays, from Christmas to New Year's, but I'll be back to YouTube videos shortly. That's about it really, so yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this. Stay tuned and stay hyper, okay guys? Goodbye for now. Howdy hey people, it's TheHyperWeeMan here, and in today's video I'm going to be giving my thoughts and opinions on basically my 2015. Now, I've never done a yearly review, as this video is going to be titled, just because I never really thought about doing it until now. I feel like it would be kind of healthy to say, what's been happening this year and if it's a good or bad year, etc, etc. And I just generally feel great this year. Like, it's been a great year, 2015, and I started, I wanted to start to make a series on where I just talk about, what's happened in the year, not in depth, but like give you a summary of what's happened this year, and just give my review on it and my opinion on what I hope to see next year in 2016. So in the in the background you're going to be seeing some Haymaker 12 gameplay on Black Ops 3. By the way, it's not the best gameplay, it's just the longest gameplay I had basically, and it's just there because I'm going for Dark Matter and I have to use every single gun and it's going to be a nightmare. So that's why my KD is like 1.5. I mean, it's not a bad KD, but I could definitely do better if I wasn't going for Dark Matter. But I don't really care. Dark Matter, challenges and all that is what I like to do on Call of Duty, blah, blah, blah. That's not the topic. Going back to 2015, I just, I thought it'd be kind of healthy in a way to kind of express my feelings about this year and what's good and what's bad. And, I'm not going to go into too much depth. Like, it's not going to get too personal. It's not going to, get too personal to anyone else's lives. Just going to be giving a summary, that would be kind of unfair. But basically, mind my talking as well. It's 5:13 as I'm looking at my, time right now. My clock right now. I just got back from a party. Don't worry, New Year's was great. Will be explained. And I'm sober. I'm not drunk. Trust me, guys. It's just because my voice is very low. And it's very late. And I just felt like it was the best time to do this video. Anyways, 2 minutes into the bloody video, Jesus Christ, let's get started with the year. Basically, at the beginning of 2015, I would say this was the time where I really started to get along with the new people in my class. I wouldn't say my class is in like, oh, I was here first, but, my class is in the people that joined Level 3 Media, because we started that in September 2014. I mean, I could include September 2014 in the way, because it was the start of a new course, and it was kind of, it wasn't the start of 2015, but it kind of joined. It's not too big of a factor. But basically, I just felt like, this was the beginning of something great, because in secondary school, I'd find it really hard to, like, talk to people and, get along with them, and the kind of relationships and friendships I wanted with people just didn't happen in secondary school. Like, everyone was just kind of immature. I'm not saying everyone, I had a group in, like, my year, and a couple in, year below, and etc. I had about 5 to 10 people, maybe, who I got along with, 5 who I talk to now. Kind of expected, everyone's probably going to say the same about secondary school, but I just didn't feel good about myself in secondary school, which is why college is good. I decided to choose college instead of sixth form, and that was like the best decision I had made. Like 2013 and blah 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 blah, I was doing level 2, I'm not going to go into detail on that. Basically, how I felt about myself changed in 2015. Like, I generally felt better about myself. Like, okay, I've put on a lot of weight since then, but even then, I feel better about myself now as I'm quite big, rather than, you know, when I was like semi-skinny. I don't even know what word you want to call it, man. Like, I was a little bit skinny, but not too. I was chubby, okay? Chubby's the word. I wasn't fat, I was chubby. Weird word, but that's the word I can think of. And basically, people in my class just kind of make me feel good about myself. I don't know what it is. Like, it's just generally how people treat me. They treat me nicely. You know, we have banter. You know, typical English stuff. I don't want to make it sound generic, but I'm just really fortunate to have met these people in my media class. Like, they've made me feel really good about myself. They've made, you know, me feel really, you know, I don't know what the word is. Like, they make me feel accepted, and that's the main thing I love about, you know, just my friends. They accept me for who I am, and I am a weird person, don't get me wrong. I'm not, like, completely normal. I'm a very weird person, and they treat me like a normal person, and that's all I could ever ask for from a bunch of true friends. So I don't want to make this sound like like generic or cringy, or I'm not trying to go down that route, but I just really want to explain my transition from how I felt about myself 2014 area to now. It's really changed a lot. So I think this was about 2015, or is about when Destiny came out. Again, September-ish, you know, when college started. Yeah, I might just call this September to now, like 1 and 4 months, because really it all started when I got Destiny and started my level 3 course, to be, you know, quite honest. But anyways, like in January, basically, it's when, you know, one of my college friends invited all of us to their house for a party, you know, my first proper party. Things happened. I'll try not to go into too much detail. All my friends in the comments are going to be like, huh, I don't know what he's on about. But no, basically the main thing was I got drunk, and then I was just, you know, just telling everyone, oh, I'm drunk, everyone, I'm drunk. Guess what, everyone, I'm drunk. You know, I wasn't showing off, but I was just kind of amazed that I was at a party for once in my life, and I was drunk, and it was just the greatest thing ever. It was just, I don't know, man. First time being drunk, you kind of just really go over the top and enjoy yourself. But then, excuse me, but then stuff went down, and I was sick. I will not explain what happened, as I might say that for another video later in the future when, you know, I'd say it's died down, but when it's like properly died down, like when maybe in a few years, you'll know why, but basically, you know, was sick, blah blah blah. It was a good evening, and it was a bad evening. I'd say that's probably one of the bad things about this year, but then again, I'm quite optimistic, so it doesn't really bother me anymore. I mean, I know it was like literally about a year ago, but there we go. But yeah, it was a good party and a bad party, etc, etc. And then it's just basically from then on, everyone in my class gets along. You know, there's like no conflict in our class. We all just generally talk to each other. It's great. Like when we're on breaks, well, not lunch breaks, but when we're on like short breaks, we'll just go down to the cafe. You know, just sit there and talk, go up. It's just, I don't know, man. Like the main highlight of this video was just to highlight the friends I've met, like in my college class, and also the friends I've met on Xbox Live. It's been a crazy one on that, because that came out, you know, Destiny came out in September 2014, and that's, as I said before, is when I met, like, my Xbox friends, basically. So I started to form a group on Xbox, you know, a group of players. We were known as the Supernovas before, and then we just changed to Pesky Plumbers, just for name reasons. We just wanted to change it, to be honest. Because one of our friends, like, I took the mick out of her for, like, not throwing Nova bombs decently. It was kind of stupid. She kind of, it wasn't beef, but she just wanted to change because it was just, you know, dumb. And I was like, yeah, it is pretty dumb, to be honest. So we just changed it to that. It wasn't anything, like, bad, or, you know, nothing really went on, but there we go. But then about, you know, we had a few people on Xbox. You know, people come and go, but the people that have stayed are the ones I just generally talk to locally, in person. You know, we go out sometimes, do stuff, you know. Again, another set group of friends that make me feel great about myself, and I haven't had that feeling in so long. Just, honestly, this year's been great. I mean, it's not been the best. I don't know what the best year has been, if I can figure the top of my head. But I've definitely had some bad moments in this year, and I'll come across that in a bit. It's not, you know, gonna tear down the video, but, you know, I'll carry on anyways. But yeah, about that time, you know, we're all playing Xbox, we all get Destiny, we all do, like, the raids, the strikes, blah blah blah. We're all having a good time. You know, it started out with me and 2 of my friends, and then we built more friends from, like, the local area. We got to college. They started to get Xbox Ones, they started to join our clan, they started to do stuff on Destiny. And eventually we just had enough people to do raids with, like, every week on that, you know, now and then. It's all, like, leading up to... what's the next major event? I'll say Crota's End. This was, like, kind of a bad moment in my time. But basically, me and my friends... Well, not friends, but me and one of my friends fell out because I did a raid without them. They thought I just didn't want to play with them. I literally just joined, like, a random fire team that invited me because I wanted, not the loot, but I wanted to know how to do the raid at the same time. It got solved in about a day or 2. It was just a little conflict. It wasn't that bad, but yeah, that happened in Crow's End. That resulted in, like, them leaving the Supernovas and creating Pesky Plumbers, and that's kind of the reason why Pesky Plumbers was made. But I kind of agree with the name change, you know. Excuse me. But yeah, basically, you know, we had that little conflict, that little diss. I don't know what you want to call it. It wasn't that great. It kind of made me realise that the name was stupid, and, you know, we're all being stupid, and that we just played together normally, and that's kind of what just happened. You know, we're not a perfect set of people, you know, like, the Xbox crew aren't the perfect set, you know, we're not always getting along, we sometimes bicker, but yeah, that's kind of normal in human interaction. It's kind of saying I don't get annoyed at it, it just happens. I just don't get annoyed at it. It just kind of happens. I sit there like, it's all just we're gonna be fine tomorrow, we're gonna be fine later. It's just, you know, sometimes it will happen on Xbox just because we talk to each other, like, all the time. It's kind of like you talk to them a lot, you don't get annoyed of them, but, like, the way you talk is, like, different because you've just, you know, talked to them for so long. I mean, I personally don't get annoyed that much. I'm very calm. The only reason I'll get annoyed is just games and games, like rage quits and stuff. But apart from that, we've had a pretty good year, to be honest. It's just 1 or 2 times, and that's about it. It's not that big. It's literally like 1 or 2 days of the year, and then the rest of it's just been fine. We've been a good set of people. We found new people to play with. You know, I've met some people off some friends, like friends of friends. We've all gone to the pub. You know, every now and then, ever since about, I don't know, this summer area. You know, it's been a pretty good time. Honestly, it's been pretty good. It just makes me feel, I wouldn't say loved, like, I don't want it to sound like all lovey-dovey, but it just makes me feel like people want me around, and as I said, that's a feeling I haven't had for a while. There's definitely been more good than bad. I make it sound like there's been more bad, but honestly, it's been like 95% good, and that's a good thing. Like, as I said, this hasn't been the best year, but it's definitely not been the worst. There's been a lot more worse times in my life than this year. This year, definitely one of the best, but I don't think it's quite up there. It's been a very good year. What else can I say? Sorry if I'm just blabbering. I'm kind of free talking or freestyling, even though I'm not rapping, but you know. It's 5:23 now, and I'm trying to think of things to say, but basically, I met like 1 or 2 people online. Me and my friend Adrian, like one of my best friends, were playing Strikes, and we met this person called Preston. He's pretty cool. You know, we talk to him now like every day. You know, he's like basically in our like college, well, not college chat, sorry, like in our Xbox clan chat. Like, it's just I've met so many decent people on Destiny this year. It's been great. I've met Preston. I've met somebody called Nikolai through my friends Ramona and Kieran. You know, just a load of people. It's great. You know, I've met a bunch of great people this year, and it's kind of awesome. You know, I think going into 2016, it's just going to get better for me. But at the same time, it's going to be quite sad. Obviously, I'm not going to go into detail because it's not a 2016 video, but obviously, you know, college will end and I'll miss all my friends and blah, 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 that kind of stuff. But yeah, going into, like, Destiny-related stuff, I don't know, it's just always been fun, like on Crota's End or House of Wolves, like Prison of Elders, when everyone's just been there for Bungie to press the button to, we always pretend to say, oh, world's first as a joke, like for raids, but like we generally just go in there and look around. That's like one of the most exciting things about having a group going into a raid. Like the first time it launches, it's absolutely fun just to look at the raid, like work out things. It's so fun. But yeah, it's just basically that. Good times on Xbox. I've met a decent amount of people on Xbox. We play a lot of games, different amount of games like Halo, COD, etc. Mainly Destiny, and like just my college class have just made me feel so welcome, like as in their friendship group, if you know what I mean. Like, I've met so many people this year, from my media class, from the other media class, and I just wanted to say a big thank you to every single one of those people in the media class. Like, even if I said one word to you, like every person in that media class means a lot to me. Just probably because none of them are nasty. I don't think any of them are nasty people. They're all very nice individuals, and people are just going to put cringe in the comment. Oh, that was loud. Oh, the sound waves. Anyways, they're going to put cringe in the comment, just cringy. I really don't care, man. People have made me feel good, and that's all that matters in my eyes. It's a real humbling feeling this year. But it's the only bad things really is that I want to say it, but I don't want to get personal about it. Like, it's hard to describe without, I'm not revealing names and that, but like, I was talking to someone and like, we just didn't work out basically. Like, I met a girl at a party, we talked and we just didn't work out, unfortunately, and we just went our separate ways, like that kind of stuff. Like, it only happened once, but it kind of sucked. That was probably the worst part of the year, just not, just talking to this girl and we didn't work out, and it's fine, we're both going our separate ways. But maybe, as I said about like parties, I'll probably do some commentaries later on. And I mean later, man, because don't want to do them too soon when they're probably on my YouTube channel. That would be very bad. Anyways, so to sum up this year in 2015, and kind of September 2014, because that's when all the good stuff started to happen, like pre-2015. It's kind of stupid to say, but basically started my course. I didn't really talk to any new people until about January, which is why I kind of said, it made you feel welcome in like their friendship group, like for real, in like January. Like, we probably started talking in about October, November-ish, but like getting invited to pies and making plans to go out places and well, I say going out places, but it was just mainly parties. But that kind of happened in January, man, and that made me feel good that, just somebody just wanted me to be at their, like, party, even if it's just someone in their class, and, it just makes me feel very welcome. And, there has been, I used to be very, now this is one thing I actually can start explaining. I did used to be really bad at parties, like the first two, I think, maybe three. Like, there was there was 3 parties. I was really bad at one, really good at the second, like really bad at the third. But ever since that third party, I've learned how to control myself and not to be an alcoholic, basically. I've learned not to regurgitate the alcohol, if you know what I'm saying. But I'm pretty good now. I'm pretty good. I know how to handle my drink. I've gotten used to it, basically. I've induced so much alcohol that I basically can't be sick anymore. But now, all jokes aside, it's been an honour to everyone that's hosted pies and invited me. I really do appreciate that. I know a load of people from my college are going to watch this video because they generally watch my videos. So thanks, guys, for watching my videos, and for some of you guys reaching out to me and saying that my content is great and it's worthwhile. Like, thank you very much. I mean, if you've watched up until like 18 minutes, which is now, that's crazy. I really appreciate that. Sorry if you've got bored. Feel free to click out the tab. It is just Haymaker bad gameplay. Just feel free to click out of a tab. Treat it as a podcast or whatever you want to do. But this video is mainly a message to like all my college friends and Xbox friends, and maybe some people that are curious into my 2015 life. Really, it's been great. It's been an honour to be a part of your friendship group, to like everyone in my media class and Xbox life, parties and that, and friends. it's really been an honour, and I don't know what to say more about it. I hope 2016 continues this. You know, summer 2016 is going to end like the college days, because everyone's going to go to uni or jobs or whatever. We're not going to see each other as much. Probably not at all for a while, because everyone will be like across the UK, which is really sad to think about actually, because I've just grown really attached to my college class. They're like my favourite bunch of people, and of course Xbox Live as well. I don't think about you guys, don't worry. You guys and Xbox Live are also my favourite bunch. When I'm not talking to people at college, I'm always on Xbox with these guys. So there's those two groups I always talk to, man. And to feel loved and to feel like humble in their friendship groups is amazing. It's made me feel really good, and I've really felt good about myself ever since this happened, basically. I mean, I felt good, you know, in level 2, like 2013, but you know, like, basically when I left secondary and went to college, I've felt really great about myself. And the new people I've met throughout the year, like including New Year's party, that was great. So also thank you everyone to the New Year's party. Like the New Year's party was great. I've met a load of new people. Hopefully we'll talk in 2016. They've all said they like me and all that. And we should talk more on that. And I'm just down for that, you know. Like meeting new people and talking to them and getting to know them and maybe doing stuff with them, blah blah blah. But if not, just talking to them will be great. Damn, 20 minutes, guys. I'm sorry if this doesn't affect me, man. My upload speed is fine, but for you, honestly, I hope I haven't bored you all too much. I'm going to conclude this video very soon. But yeah, thank you to all of my college friends. Thank you to all of my Xbox Live friends. It's kind of sad I haven't mentioned family really in this. And, like, I do love my family and all, but I don't know what to say. Like, I just feel like I really only talk to family, like, you know, every now and then. I do love my family, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not saying I hate them, but I just thank you to my family too for supporting me. I just kind of forgot to mention that. Obviously, I won't be who I am today without family. They've gotten me through a lot of stress, you know. Not this year, but other years. But my family in 2015 have just basically continued to support me, and, you know, maybe Mum will not be as overprotective in 2016. Oh, that was embarrassing to say. No, I'm joking. But anyways, I just want to say thank you to every single person that has done everything for me this year. Just as I said, I'm going to try and conclude this now. All my college friends, all my Xbox Live friends, and all my family. Like, those three groups, thank you so much for making this year bearable. Work has not been stressful at college. It's not been that bad compared to other, like, work at school. Like, I'm not saying media is easy, but, you know, I'm not struggling with it a lot. Getting distinctions all around, distinction star, distinction overall for this first year, which is great. Obviously, I'll update you that in 2016. Just thank you to everyone that I've talked to this year. You've been a great friend, and I'm happy to have you in my life. And I really want you to stay for 2016, because in my eyes, it's only going to get better from now. 22 minutes, guys. Jesus. I'll conclude it there, because I think you guys get the bloody point now, and oh my lord, I talk too much. But if you guys enjoyed this, then hit the like button, you know, subscribe if you want to see more, and I suppose I'll see you guys later. I hope you guys have enjoyed, stay tuned, and stay hyper. Okay guys, goodbye for now. And lastly, Happy New Year everyone. Let 2016 be an awesome year.